Al Franken is a Democratic senator from Minnesota. He's also a sharp-witted political satirist who honed his craft on the set of Saturday Night Live. For his entire first term, Franken kept these identities separate. But in his new book, he's merging them.
I wonder if I should tell this joke. This is a Buddy Hackett joke, okay? So, guy goes into a doctor's office. He's got a dot on his forehead. The doctor says, well, in 6 weeks, you're going to have a penis growing out of your forehead. And the guy said, so, doctor, what you're telling me is that when I get up in the morning and look in the mirror, I'm going to see a penis growing out of my forehead? The doctor says, no. You won't see it. The balls will cover your eyes.
Franken's Funny is officially out of retirement. In California, progressives are really happy to see it.
I don't have a lot of heroes, Al, but you're one of them.
No, thank you.
Keep fighting for us, man.
I will.
Thank you.
It's like being on the rock tour. People are lining up for a long time to get in to see you. Is that happening because you're Senator Al Franken or because you're sort of noted author, comedian, and satirist Al Franken?
I think it's all package.
Yeah.
It's odd. You know, there
Is
has...
it still odd? I mean, you've been this person for a long time.
No, it's not odd to me.
The book tells the story of a comedian struggling to keep his mouth shut.
I give up, you know.
But it also tells the story of an outside agitator who works to become a member of the Democratic establishment. Franken was elected in 2008 by the smallest margin in Senate history.
Well, it was close. But we won.
It was a brutal campaign. Republicans and even some Democrats warned that his career as a comedian meant Franken wasn't serious enough for the Senate.
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
This story of your campaign was about this, okay, this guy's coarse. He's just a comedian. He doesn't understand the decorum.
Yeah.
How serious the Senate is.
He's going to embarrass the people of Minnesota.
Franken listened to his critics. He became a boring policy wonk.
I rise today to express my support for Senator Mikulski's amendment for women's health.
He didn't talk to national reporters. And in 2014, he won re-election by a large margin.
Thank you for giving me the chance to keep working for you in Washington.
People wondered if he'd ever be funny again. It turns out Franken was being funny the whole time. He writes that behind the scenes, he used jokes to make friends, many of them Republicans.
There are people of goodwill who have different systems of belief that you can find common ground with and that you just have to. You know, there's no one on the Senate floor that when I look at him, I go, oh. Even Ted and Cruz.
Well, surely you guys don't get along super well.
No, but I probably like him more than most of my colleagues like him.
And you don't like him.
And I hate him, but...
We no longer think it's weird for entertainers with no political experience to convince voters they're serious to run for office. And the efforts to actively hide Franken's funny are almost quaint now.
Well, now we've got, the tweet of the day and everything else that happens. I mean, all the things that people were warned about with you that you didn't do have now been done by somebody else. Does that, I don't know, how do you feel about that?
Well, of course, that hasn't been lost on me. You know, and the irony of, people were scandalized by a joke that I had written in 1978.
But here's what makes Franken different. While the rest of those guys talk about how politics won't change them, Franken is proud of becoming a Washington insider. So the funny is back, but it's different.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Al Franken and Mark Maron.
There are things liberal comedians will say that he won't.
You work with these, I want to be diplomatic, you work with these monsters. And you're in the Senate. You're Mitch McConnell. You see him. You say hi.
He's not a monster.
I apologize.
He's done some bad things.
And a large part of your book is moving away from being a person who kind of didn't take any shit to a person who understood at what points you have to take shit to get things done that you want to get done.
It is usually the reverse, which is like, I don't want to take advice from political consultants, and I'm authentic, and exactly. You know, that's the thing. And the thing is that you know, you get changed it's unavoidable, and it's in order to get things done. It's in order to, you have to compromise with people sometimes.
Al Franken, ladies and gentlemen.